Hey everybody, this is Jordan Rudess from Dream Theater, and you are watching CMS TV.
Wednesday. How are you?
I am wonderful. How we doing?
Hey, I'm here, man. I think that I finally looked at too much porn on my phone and it's going to die.
That can't happen.
It is. Yes, it can.
Phone companies love porn. It keeps them in business.
No, I think I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but like for some reason, like my phone today, twice now it's happened where I'm like trying to like send a text or open up a text or something like that.
Yeah.
And I can't do it. Like, it just freezes.
Uh-oh.
Now, I've tried, like, exiting out of every open program that I have and all that kind of stuff. And the only thing that I can come up with is that there's some sort of virus that's eating my phone from the inside out. Is that possible? I thought there was security on phone.
You have an Apple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't have that problem. How old's your phone?
I don't know. It's a... What are you on now? They're like on 15 now?
15? Yeah.
I think mine's a 12.
Yeah, it might be time. 3-4 years is about it. Which is crazy when you think about the freaking cost of these things, but yeah, you know, that's what they last about 3 years, then you have to upgrade them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that shouldn't happen. I mean, one, the new phones that they come out with anymore are not any different.
Not really.
I mean, there's no difference. I know somebody that has a 15, and they're like, oh, yeah, it's no difference than the 12 that I have.
Yeah, I'm with you. Dude, this is the first, I'm on a 13, I think. And this is the first time since Apple's been making phones that I'm 2 back. I just haven't been 2 back ever.
Bob France calling me. Like, he doesn't know that I'm doing a show?
Yeah. Well, I'll call him tomorrow at 9:30. I'll return his call for you at 9:30 tomorrow. How's that?
I was like, I know they probably wants to talk about this guest that he had on today.
He can at 6 o'clock or at 5:30. He could be our guest if he wanted to be.
We should have him on now. Like, hey, how'd it go?
You want to?
I don't think you would.
Oh, I would, because I would. You know. But we do have guests today, though.
We do.
We have Tony Montana from Great White fame and Jack Russell's Great White fame. He'll be on at the bottom of the hour to talk about his band Shadow and The Thrill, which pretty good band. And I'm sure we'll talk some Great White, and I'm sure you'll ask him about banging whores. And
I will. No doubt.
I'm sure that'll happen.
And we have Tony Musachio, too, today.
And John Drake.
Oh, yeah. When's he calling in?
5:10.
Oh, boy. Okay, we have Tony at 5:15.
You might have to move Tony down 10 minutes.
All right. Good, because I want to ask John Drake some shit, dude.
Yeah. He said he would come on. So I
Because
sent him the link.
I've decided that he's either a lefty or just a pussy, dude. One of the two.
Right.
Because we got at it a little bit on Facebook. I wouldn't say at it. I mean, I would never get mad at that guy. That guy's like super nice and stuff. But, you know.
Dude, call him out. He ain't going to offend me. I'd like to see him get smacked.
The stuff that he was saying to me on Facebook, I don't necessarily agree with.
So smack him.
I'm not going to smack him. I'm not going to fight with the guy.
Fight. I want
He's a nice guy. And
He ain't that nice. He's kind
of
of a
best
dick.
friends. And
He's kind of a dick.
He's not kind of a dick, dude. Come on. I only met the guy one time, and he was not even close to being a dick.
Just kill him so I can console his wife. No, dude. Don't hold back because I'm in the mix. I am not in the mix. John's a grown man. You're a grown man. You guys can fight your fights. It's all good with me.
What he said, and we'll get into it with him, but it's just a little, to preface it a little bit, he said that I'm smarter than that to think that there's nothing good on the left. That I shouldn't be just one side or the other. That I should, look at both sides of all these arguments, and there's got to be something on the left side that I actually agree with.
Well, you know that he's like politically retarded, right?
I don't know that.
He is politically retarded. Like, not, and I say that not to say that he has bad opinions. I say that to say he doesn't know the right from the left.
He says he stands by. He's listening now.
That's fine. I don't care. He knows I'll say what I think, and I'm telling the honest truth. He doesn't know. He does not. A lot of times, him and I will be talking about politics on, in a phone call or whatever, and he'll ask me point blank, is that a right thing or a left thing? Is that a Democrat thing or a Republican? He doesn't know. He doesn't study it like we do.
Well, I mean, I don't think you have to study it necessarily or be involved in it to understand at least the political basics of left versus right.
I'm talking surface level. If you ask him who's pro-abortion, I don't know that he knows the answer. And I'm not even joking.
Really?
I'm not even joking. If the only thing I could think of that he would know is his one brother is very Trump trainish. He would definitely be the guy feeding coal to the Trump train. And if his brother Derek says it, then he might know that it's right leaning. But if it's a peripheral issue, he won't know at all. If it's some kind of, where do you stand on gay marriage? I doubt very much he would say, well, that clearly came in 2008 on the Obama administration and it was approved by this or Affordable Care Act or any of that. I doubt very much he knows any of that shit.
Huh.
I could be wrong on that, but I have a very strong feeling I'm correct on that. He would not know.
Seth versus John, SummerSlam this weekend.
I would bet you, see, he's acknowledging it. I would bet you he does not know what state J.D. Vance comes from, let alone what party. I guarantee. Yeah, don't say who it is. Let's see. He'll answer in the chat. John, without looking, do you know what state J.D. Vance comes from?
He'll look. He'll Google it or something.
I doubt it. He don't care if he looks like an idiot. Look at him.
Look.
You seen his tattoos?
I respect, yes, and I like those tattoos. I respect the hell out of this guy. And I like him as a person. I think he's entertaining. I think he's nice. I think he's funny. And, I wouldn't say I have a man crush yet on him. I'm just saying that, I think he's a good dude, and anybody that's a friend of yours, I'd like to think is a good individual.
Well, that's
for the most part.
That's reaching because I'm not a good individual.
I said for the most part. And so, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm just trying to figure out. See, he got it right.
Yeah, he looked.
Yeah, he did. So I'm interested to talk to him just to pick his brain a little bit before we talk to Tony Musachio. So we'll have
that's fine.
We'll squeeze both those in there in that last half hour.
Yeah. Well, and John, since you're watching anyway, once we finish with Tony Montana from Great White, just bing in. You don't have to wait until 10.
He has the link and everything.
He's got the link. I just sent it to him right as we were starting the show. So.
I did. I'm driving.
Oh, that's safe.
Wait, he's driving and texting the show. That's safe.
Awesome. And watching the show, I'm sure.
Which side is it on, left or right, where you don't drive while texting?
He probably doesn't know which side of the road he's driving on, left or right. Are you kidding?
I really don't want to get too political at all this first half hour because I'm tired of it. Trump got attacked at some black conference he went to. I mean, they really
physically attacked or just some bullshit questions.
They really bullshit questions. But one lady. He was invited to this place, right? Invited to it. One lady actually quit before the event. And it's their tradition to have the candidates for president come on, this panel and answer questions.
Right.
This country's going to hell quickly.
Sure it is. Well, would you like, if you don't want to talk about politics, would you like to see a stupid person from Ohio involved in a high-speed, one of many.
There's one.
Involved in a high-speed chase?
Yeah.
Let's go to that route instead. And he doesn't get killed. So that's good.
That makes it worse.
It makes it worse for me. I wish he would have got killed. But this guy, 100-mile-an-hour high-speed chase on the turnpike in the rain. So check this guy out. This guy is really, really... It's embarrassing to call him an Ohioan when you see him stopped. Here we go.
93 miles an hour.
Initially stopped going over 90 miles per hour in Braceville Township, Trumbull County.
Yep, she made contact.
Dashcam video released Saturday shows her taking off, leading state troopers on a high-speed chase like something in a movie.
All right, her tire's gone. She's shredding off.
The 33-year-old driver, identified as Esther Paragula, blowing through stop sticks at triple-digit speeds.
103 miles an hour.
Weaving in and out.
103 after she hit the stop stick.
Wow.
She's a smart one.
See, that's the kind of girl that I like, though. I like girl with issues.
Yeah. You'd like to date her, but not marry her.
Is she hot? Is she hot?
No.
Any mugshot on this, bro?
They showed her.
Oh, there she is. If you did her makeup right, she's all right.
I'd rather see her get hit by this car. All right, here we go.
103 miles an hour.
Weaving in and out of traffic and at cruisers on wet roads with only 3 tires.
She's driving on the rim. She's trying to hit the cruisers. Be aware, she's trying to hit the cars.
Westbound on the Ohio Turnpike in the middle of the afternoon, like it's a joyride.
And passengers just sitting there taking video thinking it's all funny.
A male passenger and the car's owner.
Watch that passenger. He's the one egging her on.
For more than 20 minutes.
Units
20
be ready
minutes.
To go. Felony stop.
Until finally,
Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
she takes off again.
And she almost ran me over. She came straight on at me with her car.
The trooper who was nearly hit
She's like nuts, man. Good point, Brian. Good point. Crystal Matheny is her name. Probably true. All right, here we go.
catches up to the couple
Pull it over now!
and starts broadcasting commands.
Pull it over. You're not going to win this one. The car's already fallen apart. There is nowhere else for you to go.
And finally, they stop.
Hands up! Hands up!
This time surrounded by troopers who weren't taking any chances.
Get on the ground! On the ground!
The passenger and Paragula arrested. No longer laughing and seemingly surprised.
Gee, what happened? Why am I being arrested?
What the fuck is your problem? What are you doing?
What did I do wrong?
As they're taken into custody.
What's your problem? Are you serious?
What happened to the sound?
I would have said the black guy kidnapped me.
In Portage County, Suzanne Stratford, Fox 8 News.
She's like, Jesus, why am I being arrested?
I don't get it.
How could I be in trouble? I was just driving home from work.
That was pretty awesome.
Dude, I've been getting me more and more into these videos of just these police stops.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm really finding out? It's all here in Ohio.
There's a lot in Ohio.
Dude, he must send me 3 a week that are from Ohio, and not even like far, not even like Cincinnati or Columbus. A lot of shit from Streetsboro, a lot of stuff from like, Middleburg Heights. It's like, what
and if you go to just Facebook videos a lot,
yeah,
the videos category, man, I'll tell you what, you get a lot of like people getting shot by cops.
Oh yeah,
people over for nothing, or cops getting these sovereign citizens out there getting pulled over, saying they don't have to present ID, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, we're doomed. I know we are absolutely doomed. Because stupid is now acceptable. We're not allowed to call people stupid anymore.
No,
that lady was stupid. But
she had to be high
just
on something.
But I probably just committed a hate crime calling her stupid.
Yes, I definitely committed a hate crime by saying she should have accused the black guy of kidnapping.
Oh, that's absolutely a hate crime. Are you kidding? Why's it got to be a black guy?
And why did they throw that black guy down on the ground? Well, he wasn't driving. That guy's as innocent as could possibly be.
He was egging it on.
How's he? Yeah, they don't know that shit. That poor guy. If I was a passenger in that car, I would have jumped out and been like, this crazy bitch took off. I don't know what the hell she was doing.
Look, that
I don't
dude,
care if it was my wife. I'd have been like, I don't know this, bro.
If all he got was thrown on the ground and didn't get a wood shampoo, he should be happy. He should be happy that he didn't get Reginald Dennied. Or what was his name? What was that guy's name? Why can't we all just get along guy? That wasn't Reginald Denny. That's the one that took the brick after.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name? Can't we all just get along?
Rodney King?
Rodney King.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy should be happy he wasn't Rodney Kinged. Wasn't crowned.
Hey, speaking of, I wanted to ask you, somebody else, that was a hell of a video. I love that. Before we get to our band, it's coming up in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
SummerSlam is in town this weekend, right?
Saturday. Mm-hmm.
Are you going?
No.
Well, I know that you're a ginormous wrestling fan.
I am, and I have Peacock. I'll watch it for $10.
Well, that's my question. I have Peacock.
Paid Peacock?
I pay like $7 a month or something like that, or whatever it is, 7, 10, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know. What it
you
is.
should get it. There should be a section called WWE on the left menu.
I know there was, and I haven't watched it in a while. But I mean, have they? They haven't changed anything.
No,
right?
no. It's part of the standard. It's part of the standard Peacock. Yeah, you'll be able to watch it.
Because more so than the actual storylines, because I don't know a lot of the storylines.
Sure.
I mean, I follow wrestling enough to be like intelligently stupid about it.
Right.
I mean, I know the whole bloodline thing, even though I think that thing is being run down into the
But now it's new bloodline.
Yeah, without Roman Reigns.
Without Roman Reigns or the Usos. It's Solo Sikoa and his brothers and
yeah, I don't know any of those names that you just said.
Solo Sikoa was the one with the thumb that was the enforcer guy for Roman Reigns.
Okay. But I want to see, like, if they show, like, shots of the city. I'm assuming, I mean, it's an outdoor thing, so I'm assuming they're going to show, like, around Brown Stadium, and they're going to show.
They've already been. Like, even Monday on Raw, as they were promoting SummerSlam,
yeah,
everything was like this big drone. They had a really nice drone drone shoot that they did some evening. So it was when the city was all lit up and it was kind of, it was kind of dark, but the streets were all kind of gold looking. And
Now, this is just Saturday.
just Saturday.
Because I know that WrestleMania or whatever it was, they did like 2 nights.
Yeah, WrestleMania was 2, and going forward after this year's SummerSlam is going to 2 nights.
Oh, it is.
But this is the last one of the single night, I believe.
Now, the forecast for Saturday
Yeah.
is scattered thunderstorms during the day, 80. At night, it's going to be partly cloudy, 67. What time does this thing start?
7 o'clock.
All right, so they should be good.
They should be all right. I hope it pours rain.
You and I went down the list of ticket prices, and people, if you're sitting close to the ring, you're paying a couple grand a ticket.
Yeah, it's crazy amount of money.
Although I did look up tickets, and now I remember the last when we looked at it when they were coming out, like the ticket prices were coming out, and they were actually just starting to sell tickets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But now I think you can get seats a lot cheaper.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
for ones that are like remaining and stuff like that, because they want bodies in the seats.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that the seats are actually a lot cheaper than they were. But I still don't know if I want to sit out in 80-degree weather with a chance of thunderstorms. And
Yeah, I'll pass. I will pleasantly pass, my friend. I got CMS to do anyway, so
what's the big match?
Cody versus Sikoa, I think is one of the big ones. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, I think, is the headliner. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for the women's title will be a big one. Are you hip to either of those two?
Who?
Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley.
Those are the girls?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Liv Morgan, isn't she kind of hot?
not kind of.
She's way hot. Because I think I saw her the other night. Was she on SmackDown the other night?
Showing her ass, yeah.
Bailey is another one I like has grown on me. She's become more attractive to me the more I see her.
She'd look better at Thistledown.
Okay, I'm not saying
got a
that
horse
she's
face.
a 10. I'm saying that she's grown on me since she first came into the arena of wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know. She's not my thing at all. Liv Morgan is definitely my thing.
I can't remember. It had to be her that I saw the other night.
I'll put Liv Morgan up. The only photo of Liv that you need to see, really.
She naked?
No, those don't.
Then that's the photo I need to see. That's the second
I've
photo.
looked. There you go.
Yeah, dude. All right, yeah, she's something.
Yeah, Liv Morgan rules. She's worth the price of admission.
All right, cancel the band. We're just going to leave this picture up for the next...
Maybe we could interview him with the band.
we might get more people watching if we just left this picture up. You and I stop talking and go away for the next hour.
That's right. So, Tony, you were in Great White, but what do you think of Liv Morgan's ass?
What do you think of Liv Morgan's ass? Check that out there.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
So I am looking forward to watching it, though, because I think that, now that if I can get it for free.
Yeah.
Well, not free. I mean, I pay for Peacock, so I mean, I'm not getting it for free.
Oh, you're getting your use out of Peacock.
I mean, you figure for the year I'm paying, what, $120 or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, if you're a wrestling fan, Peacock is definitely worth the money because they do 10 pay-per-views a year or whatever they're called now, premium live events. But look, I'm an AEW fan too, and those cost $50 a hit.
Well, I remember back when I was on MMS, I remember I was working so hard, man. Like working like just 7 days a week, all the time, right? Mm-hmm. Working overnights and mornings. And finally, I just needed a day off. There was a WrestleMania that was coming up. I can't remember what number it was or whatever. And it was during the Stone Cold Rock era.
Sure.
And so I wanted to see it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home. I'm going to get it on pay-per-view. And it cost me like $60, $70 to get this damn thing on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But it was worth it. There you go.
There's Liv Morgan.
How you doing there, Liv?
You'd watch her wrestle, right?
I would watch her do anything, to be honest with you. My dad's watching. I was going to say I'd watch her go to the bathroom, but I don't want to make my dad not proud of me.
Well, it's too late for that.
Too late. Yes, I would watch her wrestle. It's worth the price of admission just for that.
Yeah, it should be fun. And I mean, Logan Paul's going to be wrestling there, and
Who's he
he's
wrestling?
out. I don't remember who he's wrestling, but I think he's wrestling Kevin Owens. I think. I'll be honest. I don't watch WWE as hardcore as I used to. I'm more of a AEW guy. So,
Why?
but I mean, I catch it, but I don't know. WWE's just gotten to be too. It's been better lately, but it got really kind of Hollywood for a while. And I just wasn't digging it. I like the kind of, as much as it's cheesier, I like the cheesier, everybody bleeds in every match on AEW. And I like that. I like the violence of it.
That it's gotten better. WWE has gotten better since Vince has been not.
It has, but it's still got a ways to go. It's still
more of a Triple H production now than it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But they still, like, their women's division is just wrecked. They don't have any really good women's matches going, and I like watching the chicks wrestle.
Yeah, that Nia Jax. I know we're losing most of the people watching, but
I won't be
Nia
putting
Jax,
her picture up.
She's the giant,
Yeah.
fat black woman.
Yeah, she's Yokozuna's sister, apparently.
But she is not attractive.
No, not at all. And they try to spin her that she is.
Now, the best memes that I've seen to tie this all into politics
Yeah.
are the memes of the vice president, who now look like Kamala from back in the day of wrestling.
Oh yeah. They should eventually we're gonna see the full paint and everything on her face.
Oh, I saw that.
Did you? I gotta see that.
Out there with the entire full paint on Kamala Harris's face of Kamala, or was it Kamala?
Yeah, Kamala.
The Ugandan giant.
Ugandan giant, yeah.
Back in the day. And it was the funniest thing that I've ever seen.
Kamala was great. Now he has no legs. You and him
Really?
could go and hang out, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
What happened to him?
Diabetes.
Really?
Yeah. Diabetes, lost both his legs.
Wow.
Yeah, he's had a
is it?
tough go.
Learn how to pronounce your next president's name. I have a Donald Trump.
Cackling camel toe. Is that right?
That is correct, yes.
Cackling camel toe.
So help us all if she wins. She is the farthest left that you could possibly get.
Yeah. No. Her coming out yesterday saying, I am coming for your guns. Done. Not that I had any intention of voting for her anyway. But now I'm going to make sure I tell every one of my friends to vote the other way. You ain't taking my guns. Fuck you, you stupid cunt.
Wow. I'm waiting for John Drake to come on in a half hour and tell me what I should look forward to.
You got to look at the positive side of that. At least she didn't say come for the bullets.
Yeah, I got to look for whatever's positive on the left. If we have anybody on...
There we go. I guess I'm wrong. Kamala died in 2020. Did not
really?
know that.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
Well, he got a short casket. I do know that. 'Cause he had no legs.
Wow, dude. I want to be buried with my leg. My casket's going to be just the same. All right, please. Stop with
Well,
that.
you will, but Kamala lost them both.
Well, I'm sure he had prosthetics for both.
Oh, you want to be buried with the prosthetic?
Yes.
You don't want to regift it to some other person?
No.
Come on, you got to do that.
The amount of money that you pay for these prosthetics, I'm taking any prosthetic that I have throughout my entire life and sticking it in the casket with me.
You don't look at the fake leg the way you would look at like an organ donation?
No.
Why?
Well, it's molded to my leg. It's not exactly designed for somebody else's leg.
They could adapt that. Little heat
Plus,
melt it a little bit.
I paid for the T-shirt that made the Superman on it. I'm keeping my leg.
You wouldn't want to help somebody out? Some other person that's going through it and struggling to pay for it?
No, nobody's helping me.
Yeah, I know. So you gotta pay it forward.
I didn't get a gifted leg. It's not like I got somebody's
you gotta pay it
donated
forward,
leg.
or else if nobody pays it forward, then it stays fucking broken.
Well, nobody paid for it, paid whatever to me. Pay it my way.
So you gotta be generous.
If I get another one, I'm keeping that one too.
Will you donate any organs?
They don't want my organs. My organs.
What if they did? What if they wanted your eyes or something? Would you donate that?
Yes, I would donate. I am an organ donator, but I don't think I can actually donate because I am diabetic.
Yeah, that is true. But well, I see Tony trying to connect, but it ain't connecting.
It ain't happening.
That's not good.
We're going to be talking SummerSlam for the next half hour.
That's all right.
Or I'll find something about the left that I like.
Oh, I have a bunch of stories that we can
Which is impossible.
if we need. But yeah, I don't know. He is not connecting, so I am gonna.
Wait,
No,
I thought it was going.
I don't know if we want to. No, it ain't going.
I mean, she is so bad. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, I do understand it. I understand that they needed to do something. The politically correct thing to do was to, go with Kamala Harris.
Right.
You had to push somebody in, and you weren't going to go past the black woman that was the vice president.
She's not
to
black.
Pick, another white guy? I know she's not black. She's Jamaican and Indian or whatever, an Asian, whatever.
Yeah.
But she's you weren't going to go past the minority woman, the vice president, to get to another one. It's another white guy, so I would absolutely donate my organ to Liv Morgan.
Give her the Morgan organ, so to speak.
No, I wouldn't. I've disappointed enough women in my life. I'm not going to disappoint a WWE superstar as well.
Yeah. I'd imagine it'd be tough to date any of them. As unbelievably hot and spoiled as they are, I'd imagine that's not fun.
Look, but when I started dating my wife, I think I had more confidence back then.
Right?
I was on the radio and stuff like that. I still am on the radio. But
Right.
I was on MMS and going to all the concerts, and there was a lot of cool stuff that I was doing back in the day. And when I met my wife, she was actually dating a wrestler, a guy that went to school, wrestling school. So I was a little intimidated, but I was
yeah.
I could do it again.
Well, let's do this, dude. Let's play a little bit of music, and then we will come back with Tony Montana, formerly of Great White, currently of, I don't know if I could say currently of, but he's been a member of Jack Russell's Great White as well, and he has his own band, Shadow and the Thrill. So let's check out a little bit of that music, and then we will come back and chat with Tony Montana right here on the Seth Williams Show. This episode of the CMS Network is brought to you by our sponsor, Blackout Coffee. If you are a coffee lover, you will love what they are selling over at Blackout Coffee. Make sure you get yourself some. The only thing woke about this company is the drinker of the coffee, because it gives you quite a jolt. I am a personal fan of the Brutal Awakening Dark Roast, but everybody's a little bit different. Make sure you get what is your favorite today. Go to blackoutcoffee.com. Use the promo code CHRIA20 to save 20% on your first order. It's that simple. So one more time, blackoutcoffee.com. That is the link, or use the full link if you're going to shop around, that is scrolling on the bottom, and get yourself some of the best coffee that is out there today. blackoutcoffee.com.